With Representative Devin Nunes from California, we're going to talk about the issues facing his district in the San Joaquin Valley, specifically the man-made drought and the absence of water that are putting hardworking farmers and so many entrepreneurs out of work.
Well, thanks, Thad. Thanks for having me here. Essentially what you have is the San Joaquin Valley is the most fertile soil in the world, and it's the largest farming region in the world as long as it has water. And what the founders of the state figured out was there's plenty of water in the state, you just have to move it around. In fact, so much so that 80% of the water that actually comes, the snow that, that percolates into the Sierra Nevada mountain range, 80% of that goes out to the ocean. So it goes right by the Golden Gate Bridge. The state's founders figured out that if they could just harvest 10–20% of that water, they could not only have agriculture in the San Joaquin Valley, but also have water for cities, including the Bay Area cities, Los Angeles, San Diego, all over. It's just a matter of moving the water. They invested billions of dollars, what today would be probably hundreds of billions of dollars, to build aqueducts, major water projects. And essentially what they're doing is they're ratcheting that down. So they're using when I say they, meaning the extreme environmentalists, are using the Endangered Species Act and other environmental laws where they bring multiple lawsuits at all times to basically shut that infrastructure down. So much so that in a year like this year, where we're actually going to have 200% snowfall, and right now we're only scheduled to get 80% of the water, because essentially that water will come out and will go right out by Sacramento, right by San Francisco, and out to the ocean. And it's now infamous, but supposedly it's to save a Delta Smelt, which is basically a 2 to 3 inch bait fish that most people use for bait all over the world. Some places of the country even eat them. Probably in Michigan, they probably have smelt fries. So it's really it's to the point of insanity. Only in America could you get away with what we're getting away with here, which is they're taking fertile farmland with adequate water and they're turning it into a desert. And of course, in other parts of the world, in China, all over Europe, it would be unacceptable. But here in this country, because of the extreme environmental groups and their hold over politicians here in Washington, D.C., essentially they're putting a 3-inch bait fish in front of people that need jobs. And so we're left with 20% unemployment because of their stupidity.
With Representative Devin Nunes of California in the San Joaquin Valley, hearing about the man-made drought by government bureaucrats and others who care more about fish than farmers.